Hello. Today I'm coming to you a little bit sick, and I'm recording this on my couch. That's why there's no video with it. It'll be audio, and then I'll put something up on the video. But I had the sickness of the highest order over the weekend, so that's why my voice is a little bit sickly right now, I guess. And I might be a little low energy, but I still wanted to do something, So this will have to do. And what I thought I would do today is a video about Eurovision, of all things. So Eurovision this year, 2025, is already over, or the finale is over. And so now we know all the songs and we know the winner. Congratulations to Austria. But because of that, I wanted to share one of my friends and mine traditions. So each year, every year, well, it's only been 2 years since we've been doing this, but for the past 2 years, we get together before Eurovision or before the finale of Eurovision, and we listen to every single entry. We listen to all the entries and pick our favorites, or kind of judge them, how we like them, and make a tier list. So this was my tier list, and I'll put it up on the screen. I'll put my tier list on the screen, and you should be seeing it. I hope you are seeing it. So this isn't how well I think the Euro songs would have done necessarily. It's a little bit how well I think they're gonna do, but mostly it's how much I like them personally. So yes, I thought I would just go through them and share my thoughts about if I still think they hold up, what my thoughts are after they've performed, because sometimes you like the studio version and then the performance is like really bad, or vice versa. Sometimes they outdo themselves with the performance and then you end up loving the song. So I might start with the worst ones with my D tier. I'll start with Survivor. I'll be honest, I listened to my cat is playing with the wires. I listened to Survivor and I hated it. I hated the performance. I thought the performance we listened to, it was very much like bad. Like, it was just bad. They didn't do his microphone properly, and it just sounded bad. And on the live performance, I can't say I liked it that much better. At least they got the distortion on the microphone right on the finale. And so it was like better, like his voice didn't sound absolutely terrible on the final finale live performance. But I still don't like the song. I think it's a little boring. So I would still keep it at a D tier. I don't like it. Hallucinations was put in D just because of how basic it is. Basic, boring, baby bitch song. I didn't like it much. I did it make it to the final? I think it did make it to the final, but I don't know. This might be a hot opinion or hot take, but I didn't like it much. I thought it was pretty boring. Zierm, I thought was not boring. I thought it wasn't boring, but the video that I saw of it, um, I just hated the guy. I was like, when the guy came on, I was just questioning why was he on, because he was kind of creepy. He was kind of creepy. But retrospectively looking back, I would put it higher. I would put it high C or low B. I think I would not put it in D. I think in the finale, the lady performed really well. She sounded great. And retrospectively, I do like this song a lot more. So I would put it higher. Like a Party, thank fucking God didn't make it to the final, because oh my God, one of my friends, when we were making the tier list, was so like flabbergasted about this song. She didn't even put it on the tier list. She refused to put it on the tier list because oh my God, who decided that this was a good thing to besmirch the Leica name? I don't know what Ireland was thinking. Last year they had a great entry. This year, it is what it is. Tutta Italia was a little generic. I thought it was pretty similar to Roa, because the music videos kind of had the same vibe of like connecting the younger to the older generation. But I thought it was just like a worse version of Roa. So I don't know. It's catchy. But the performance on the finale didn't give me much to latch onto. It was just the guy kind of DJing, right? So I don't know. Barabada bastu bastu. This one I would put higher than D. I would put it in B for sure, because I didn't see the vision. Okay, I admit I did not see the vision, but in the live performance, when it all came together, I saw it and I was like, oh my God, yes, banger. So I would put this in B for sure. I think it's better than I initially like gave it credit for. La Poupe Monte le Son, I think it's a nice song. I think it's fairly catchy. But I didn't personally like jive with it that well. Like, it's not that it's a bad song in any way. Sort of like Sierra. Like, I don't think they're bad songs. Like Sierra and La Poupe Monte le Son, I don't think are bad songs. I think I just didn't vibe with them personally, Similar with the What the Hell Just Happened from the UK. I put it in C. I think it was like a bit better than the D entries when I first listened to it. I thought the live performance was okay. I would keep it in C. I don't think it was like that special. It didn't like woo me or anything. Dobra Došli I thought was generic, and I might, looking back on it, it can stay in C. I thought it was generic. It didn't make it to the final, so Baller, I thought it was like fun. I thought it was fun, but I think it probably does better if you're actually like there in the audience, or I don't know, like I wouldn't listen to this song just on my own, you know what I mean? Like, I think it does better with like the atmosphere, and like it's like a club song, right? So I would leave it and see. I didn't, personally I didn't like it that much. Roa, boost Roa way up. I think high B for Roa. I ended up really liking this song. I was jamming when it was live. When I was like watching the live stream of Eurovision, I was jamming to it so hard. I think it's such a fun song, so I would definitely put it higher and definitely above all of the C tiers, so like high B, probably looking back. Very, very fun. How much time do we have left? I absolutely hated this song. I thought it was so melodramatic. In the music video and whatever, and just so concrete, logical thinking tier, of like Piaget's, Piaget's like phases of thinking, or like developmental stages. Yeah, developmental stages. It's just like what happens, he says, like, our kid was sitting there, you got a letter, you got a diagnosis. I was just like, can we abstract a little bit more? It's like too melodramatic to be this concrete, like for the lyrics to be this unabstract. Anyways, I would maybe even put it lower, but it didn't make it to the final, so I'm happy with that. Lighter, I thought it was just a fine song, like nothing wrong with it. Not my personal vibe, but I thought the person brought like a lot of good energy to the stage on the final, so that was nice. I enjoyed it when it was live. Strobe lights didn't make it, and honestly I don't even remember what it was like, so this one might have to go lower because I literally don't even remember hearing it or watching it before, but I put it in D, so I don't know. Same with Run With You. I don't remember anything about Run With You, so it was probably either generic or like had nothing memorable, or like I didn't connect with it. Same with Shh, I don't recall anything of it, so you know, that's probably why it goes into C tier. New Day Will Rise, I thought it was so generic. I didn't like, I know some people love the generic power ballads, but I thought it was so generic, because it does legitimize as well. It legitimizes Israel to a point, and even Israel being on Eurovision has legitimized it, and is continuing to legitimize it. And I know a lot of people are pushing for Israel to be taken off of Eurovision, but they're the biggest supporter, sponsor with Moroccan Oil, which is an Israeli company. So, you know, people go, you know, the companies go where the money is at. So it's unfortunate, but Israel is still on. The song was okay. I don't know. If we don't allow Russia to be in Eurovision, then I feel like it would be fair to not allow Israel to be in it either. But you know, that's a discussion to be had, I guess. I'm not very educated on the topic, but I am like fairly anti-war, I guess. Then we have Ikome. I think this one's fun. I think the highlight of this one is when she's just like stomping down the runway and just like, you know, doing her thing. I like it. I think B tier is fine for it. Espresso Macchiato, I think, was a good entry. I would keep it at B tier. I think it's so fun. It's just no, I don't have much to say for it. I liked it. Deslocado, I think, is also a good entry. It was just, we were just jamming to it, you know, just like a fun, you know, chill, laid back. They're just a bunch of dudes performing at Eurovision. Very, very fun, I think. Kiss Kiss Goodbye, did it make it to the final? I don't even remember. I don't even remember if it did or not. I don't think it did. But it was a solid song. I liked it. I liked it very much. But the thing is, I didn't watch any. I didn't watch the semifinals or the quarterfinals. So I only saw the finals. So I don't know how some of these songs performed. So the performances might have like been really bad, and I just don't know. So I just have the initial impression of the song when I first heard it. Wasted Love, obviously, won, and I put it in B, because I think it's technically a good song. Like his, his voice is amazing and everything, and the what's it called? What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, but the reason why it's not higher here, and the reason why I was waiting for the finale to see it like perform on stage, is because I think they messed something royally up with the studio version. I cannot listen to the studio version. It sounds like a mosquito. You know that meme of the mosquito at night singing? Something with the audio mixing for this song, for the studio version, is just too grating to my ears. It's so like, it sounds like a mosquito is singing because he's so high, and like they messed something up with the audio. But in the finale, I thought he sang great, and I am not upset at this entry one. I think well deserved Austria winning. Congratulations. Amazing. Mila, I think on first listen, I probably gave it higher points than I would on a second listen. I think it was one of the first songs we listened to, so I didn't have anything to compare it to. So I would probably like put it lower if I'm honest and looking back. Mamang, I thought was great. I thought it was a very sweet song. I thought I was scared for her because in the video that we watched before the finale, I thought she was maybe struggling a little bit with some of the notes, where I thought this like song, how well it would do will very much depend on how on point her vocals are for that day. But she did amazing. She performed so well. I will say though, like I had a breakdown because of her, like when she was singing the song, like in the finale, and the sand was, because it was kind of like an hourglass, the sand was dropping down on her, and then I was just like, bro, that is gonna get lodged in your esophagus. I swear to God, I could not. Like, that's the only thing I could think of. It was just like the sand getting into her eyes and nose and mouth, and like how bad it would be if she fucking choked on the sand particles that were dropping. I don't know what the material of it was, but it was just, it just took me out of it. Anyways, next one is Serving. Banger pop. We love it. I think though this song does better on the explicit version, like when it's not censored, when she's actually serving cunt, because otherwise she's just serving, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I like it. The Milkshake Man was just so weird that I put it in B, I think, but it didn't make it to the final. I'm not really upset that it didn't make it to the final though. Like, I don't, it's fine. I don't care. It's not like that. Like, it's not one of those where I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't it make it to the final? I'm just like, yeah, no, amazing. C'est la vie. Okay, I just had a coughing fit. C'est la vie. I thought could have been my A tier, but it was just a little too generic. Like, I thought a lot of these songs had like an interesting part to them, but then they went back into generic. Like, the build up of C'est la vie is like it goes up, it goes down, and around, we sit up, up. That's like so interesting, but then it goes into la 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 vie, c'est la 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 vie, and then it's just like so generic. So I'm just like, B tier. Like, it could have been so good. Obviously it's good, and obviously people like it. I just mean to me. I just mean like I could have liked it better to my personal taste. But now we go into the A tiers. My favorite songs. Burman Laimi, amazing. I love the aesthetic of the witches or fairies in the forest, and the staging in the finale when the tails came up. I was just like, oh my god, yes, girls, fairy queens. And it's just a very interesting song. I love it. So that's why it was my A tier. Tavoakis. I love progressive rock or alt, and I love alternative metal, I guess. Not metal, what's it called? I don't know, like alt anything. But this reminds me, Tavoakis reminds me of like one of my favorite bands, or two of my favorite bands are like Tool and Nothing But Thieves, and it's like that. It's like grudgy, or like I don't know, it's just a vibe. I wish for this song and this song only, I wish I was in the audience there, because it must have been such a vibe. Because I just liked listening to it so much. The build up, it's all about the build up. Solid A tier for me. I loved it. I know it's not for everybody, but I love the alternative entries in Eurovision. I always like hearing from them, and this was like a solid one. I liked it a lot. Volver a ser un duro was amazing as well. I loved Italy's entry. The vibes were there. It's the only one that had like subtitles as well, and that was like an interesting choice, and like a good choice, I thought, to add the subtitles. And the camera was a little more grainy. They had a filter on it that made it look like a bit nostalgic. My friends, he said basically that like, wow, you Europeans really like your nostalgia. And I was like, yeah, we do. We love nostalgia. And this song is very nostalgic. It reminds me of, or just it puts me in that, like, a summer in southern Italy, and that's a vibe. Like, you could just feel yourself sitting on a beach, like on a beach in the summer, and vibing to this song. Next up, Freedom. I was very shocked that Freedom didn't make it to the final, but my friend said he watched the live performance, and he kind of gets why it didn't make it to the final. So, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But I liked it. I liked the video, or the studio version. So it's okay. And then Poison Cake also didn't make it to the final. And similar, I don't know what the live performance of it was, but I don't mind. I know the song wasn't for everybody, and it's like objectively a worse Avada Kedavra, I speak to destroy. I can't avoid. Through twists and tongues, a hex deployed on you. That all the Brady's in your bed. That in your head escape your head and make you sad or whatever, that one, it's like a worse version of that, where like it's like emulating that a little bit in some ways, but just because it's like kind of weird and different, I immediately like it, so I put it in my A. Maybe if I listen to it again I would put it lower, but it has some parts that I really like, and then some parts where I'm like, no, fuck, I hate this. But then some parts I'm like, yes, why not do more of this? But then it's just like a lot crammed into one song. So yeah. And then my two absolute favorites are Voyage, from Switzerland. I was so flabbergasted when this got zero votes from the public, because oh my gosh, it's so good. But I guess it's understandable, the staging just wasn't that impressive. It was just her singing, and I think they had like a technical issue on one of the previous like the semi-final or the quarter, I don't know which one, but I think they had like a staging issue as well, which might have impacted it, where the camera just cut off, and anyways, I absolutely love this song. It gives me goosebumps. These two songs, my top ones, give me goosebumps every time I listen to them. Voyage specifically, when it goes like when it starts being serious, you know what I mean? Because it's like a fairly, not upbeat, but like, it has its thing, and then it like changes at a certain point. Voyage. And then at the end it resolves again with like a more positive note. It's like a storm in the middle, like when the vibe is like a storm reaching its apex. At that part I always get tingles, because I'm like, it's so good. And then Bird of Prey, I put my top one. I wanted it to win. I wanted Bird of Prey to win because it's so amazing. Again, it would be weird to host Eurovision, or like it might be dangerous even to host it in Ukraine, but good optics for Ukraine, you know what I mean? Maybe then Europe would have to get together more to like help Ukraine out with the fucking Russia thing. Oh my god. You know what I mean? It's so frustrating. But Bird of Prey is an amazing song. I liked the staging a lot as well. Like the little thumb things that people use in ASMR. The little the lights. Like I don't know who made them popular, but I first saw them on JoJo's ASMR. Where like, he uses them for ASMR, and like does the thing of like it pull the light out of your ear, put it into your nose, or like eat it, whatever. But they used it in such a like a cool way on stage. Like it was just such a vibe. I think though I didn't like the costumes as much. I liked the stage and the costumes of the I don't know if it's the music video or whatever it is, but if it's the music video, then like of that thing, I liked the stage with like all the flowers and the costume better on that. Like aesthetically, something was off with the main singer of the vocalist's costume, and I didn't think the performance like was as good as I thought it would be, but I still love the song. Like when I saw the performance, I was just like, sucks, this one's not gonna win, but still what, like, my favorite? Probably, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if it's my favorite or my second favorite next to Voyage, but an amazing, amazing song. But that's all of them. We got through. We got through. I hope you enjoyed my little sickly voice. Um, doing, showing you my Eurovision tier list, and I would love to know your favorite, or which ones you thought would do better, or if you disagree with me a lot about a song and you're like, oh my gosh, I just love Survivor, put it in the comments. I love to argue with people. No, but seriously, I hope you enjoyed, and to the next Eurovision that will be hosted in Austria